So in this video, I'm going to play 3 of the intermediate chess.com bots. I'm going to play at 1000, 1100, and 1200, and we will see what happens. Alright, so this is game 1 against the 1000. We have e4, so I think we'll just go e5. See if we get a knight c3, knight f3, knight c6. Maybe a Roy Lopez. Nope, this is Italian. I think against that, I'll just mirror. I'm going to attack his pawn. Oh, he's just gonna give it to me. Okay. I shall oblige. Just back up. And then that, I don't see any threat there, so I'm just gonna castle. And he's just gonna try to checkmate me, which I am not going to allow. So I think I'll just kick that back, because that square is defended by my knight. Okay, I'll just take that, I guess. Alright, so now I'm just up 4 points of material. So when you're up this much material, you can just trade, really. So I'm just going to go d6, just stabilize my center. I think I'll play rook to u8 first, and then I'll just go. Alright, let's try to trade this pair of bishops off. Alright, so he does not allow that yet. I think I'll just do it anyway. And then I don't like that my knight's pinned to my queen, so I think that's fine for now. I think I'll just go b6 so I don't lose that pawn. Alright, next. We could do d5. Does hang a pawn though. Just trying to decide how to deal with this bishop. I can just ignore it, I guess. Just do something random. a4, why not? a5, I guess. Alright, so here, I'm thinking I just move my king and then get my rook into the game that way. Seems fun to me. Let's do it. Alright, we have a4, and then I played king to g8. Then let's attack. No, let's not do that. You know what? I'm fine doubling those pawns. He doesn't even want to take. Okay. I could sacrifice. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Why not? Sack the knight for the 2 pawns. And then I think I've got some sort of a checkmate threat here. I've got to. Because I've got a rook, I've got a queen, and I've got a knight. Bishop. It's not a knight. Don't question it. Trying to think if I have any checkmate threat here, but I think I might just have to take the bishop. So let's do that. And then I guess we can just go here. Just try to checkmate here. Okay, he does not allow that, sadly. However, I have another rook, which I can just bring into the game the same way I brought the other one, I guess. Alright, that's pinned. Let's go here, try to go here and bring the other rook. Is he going to allow it? Not quite sure what he's doing over there. I'm just getting some sort of a massive. Alright, so let's see. Takes, takes, takes is mate. Magic. Alright, so the next round we're against the 1100 and we have white. I think I'm just going to go e4. Alright, it plays the Sicilian defense. I think I will go knight to f3 and try to get d4 in. Alright, so d4. I'm assuming he'll take. And then it's going to be knight to c6. It is. Okay. I don't think I will take there. I think I'll just develop my bishop and try to castle. Okay, now I kind of do have to take. So I'm going to take, and then I'm going to have to back my bishop up. Let's just back it to there. I don't know if that's the best move, but oh well. Okay. Let's back it up again. And then let's try to castle and develop my other pieces. Okay, that stops me from castling momentarily. But can I just go c4? No, that does not work. I want to castle, and this is blocking me from castling. So Let's just develop for now. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we might actually end up castling queenside. We'll see. Good knight to c3. Okay, against d4. Let's just develop to here, attacking the bishop. Alright, the bishop backs up, and you know, castling queenside is actually looking more and more likely. Alright, so against g5, we can just back up. That's not a threat, so I think we can just do that. Yeah, okay, he wants to go here. Actually, he wants to go here, and that would not try my bishop, but okay, also I can go here, and that attacks the rook, and he can't. Okay, so he moves the rook, and I'm thinking now I'll just long castle. Okay, he's being very aggressive with these pawns. Okay, let's just back up. Okay, what is the point of that move? I don't understand. I mean, I guess I can just trade. Is he gonna trade? Yeah, okay. So now this bishop is on like an outpost square. It can't really be attacked by any pawns, which is good. So first off, we can give a check. That's the first thing I'm looking at. And he can block or he can move, so I'm just gonna give that check, no questions asked. Okay, he moves. We can give another check. After takes, I kind of just want to give that check. Alright. And now, this pawn is hanging. So we can take that, but first he's giving a check. So let's just move. And then afterward, I don't think he can defend this pawn. Yeah, he can't defend that, so we can just take it with the rook. And I feel like we've got to have some sort of checkmate here. His pieces are so cramped. Alright, so first off we have bishop to f4, which pins the queen to the rook. Obviously the queen will most likely move. Also, we can't forget that this will be hanging once I do that. But I think that's fine. If he takes the rook, okay, so he decides to move. Now I think I can take here first, and then I can take the rook. After which I think I can just pick up a pawn with check. And then I just have to, the only thing I have to be afraid of now is like backrank mate problems. So I think, just to be safe, I'm just gonna go a3. Alright, he offers a queen trade. I will accept because I am up material. And I'm just gonna pick off this pawn and I'll have a 3-on-0 majority. Okay, so let's go there. I don't think he can protect this pawn. Alright, so that comes with check. And then I think I can just merge my pawns, and I don't think there's really much you can do about that. Yeah, okay. So the only thing I have to worry about is like a king-rook fork. So as long as we don't fall into anything like that, we should be fine. Okay, he's going to try to come over here and win these pawns, but I think I'm fine for now. Just have to be careful for that. Can I actually just sacrifice? I don't know if it's the best move, but I kind of just feel like it. Alright. Now let's just march our pawns. Alright, and I think he's just too slow. That pawn doesn't really matter. He'll take it. Actually, he won't take it. Okay. So we do have to be afraid of that. Just promote to a queen. And that comes with check. I'm assuming he'll take the pawn. And then we can go here. Just cut the king off here. And let's just bring our king. Let's go there. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so with checkmating with a queen and king, it's all about just creating like a little box. So let's just create our little box. And there's our little box. He'll go back. And then that means he only has these two squares to go back and forth, which means you can just pre-move, and then that's going to be made. Alright, so we're playing against the 1200 rated bot. We have e4 as the first move. Let's just go e5. Let's see what it responds with. Alright, we're just going to play something very, very standard. Wonder if we'll get the Roy Lopez. Nope. Alright, so after takes, looks good to me. I don't know. Alright, so bishop to b5. I think I'm fine with doubling my pawns there. I double them this way. If you want to trade queens, I'm fine with that. I assume you'll take back, yeah. And then, what is that? Is there some gambit that I'm missing? I mean, as far as I can tell, that's just a free knight. Okay, let's castle, which will defend that pawn. And then we can line our bishop up here. I'm assuming, no, that'll just, well, let's see. It might miss it. Nah, sadly. Alright, so let's just go all the way back over here. And he's just going to attack me a bunch. Okay, let's go there. I can try to develop my knight. Oh my gosh. My knight just, the heck, how did I miss that? Okay. Luckily I'm still ahead in material. I don't know why I missed that it would just, okay, now I'm plenty ahead in material. Alright, so now let's just not lose, because that would be embarrassing. Alright, let's see if we can force a rook trade. We can, alright. And then this is just very easily winning. We just pick up some pawns. And alright, so that does attack my bishop, but we can just move him all the way back here to safety. Okay, that just, okay. And now we just clean up. I think I can just go after that pawn. Okay, just take, and take. And then he'll try to go after it like that, maybe. Oh, he'll give me a check first. I should just hide between my pawns. My king is immortal. Alright, so we can drop back. Also, I kind of just want to trade material. Because if we trade, I'm just winning. I'm just up 6 points of material. But first, I guess we can just bring my rook. I just don't want to miss any like forks or anything, because that would be embarrassing. Alright, so let's just give that check. Let's just back up to here. I'm fine sacrificing a pawn. There we go. Okay, so if he wants to, there we go, and just defend the pawn again, just to make sure. Alright, and then this is just very easy. Let's just go after this pawn. If we lose those without that pawn, it's fine. Okay, first he decides to give a check. Let's just go here. Alright, let's just go after that pawn, I guess. Alright, so against that, we're just going to go there. And then both of these defend each other. So we can just take this pawn, and then we just have a pass pawn. Well, two of them technically, but I'll give another check. Alright, let's go here. Alright, see if he'll take the rook trade. Okay, and then we can just promote our pawn. You know, we can even just like, I don't know, go like that. What? Why? Okay, whatever. There we go. Okay. Now it's the same thing as against the 1100, I believe. We just make a little box for the king. And then we just bring our king. Okay. Yeah, we can just bring our king. There we go. Make our little box. Let's go there. And then that makes our box. So they only have 2 squares, and then we can just pre-move. There we go.